Hi all, welcome to data structure tutorial sessions. In this session, I am going to explain how to evaluate the postfix expression. What is a postfix expression? If the operator is placed after the operands A and B, that kind of expression is known as a postfix expression. Compiler converts all the infix expressions into the postfix expressions with the help of a stack data structure. Why does the compiler convert an infix expression into the postfix expression? I have explained in my previous video this question. This is the important interview question. Again, take an infix expression as 5 plus 4 into 2 divided by 4. In evaluation of an infix expression, the processor has to scan the expression from left to right multiple number of times. First, it scans the expression from left to right. How many operators are there? 3 operators plus star as well as slash. Which operator is having the highest priority? Star and slash are having the same priority. When 2 operators are having the same priority, then we will look for associativity. For arithmetic operators, associativity is from left to right. So 5 plus 4 into 2 is evaluated first, 8 divided by 4. Again second time scanning to evaluate 8 by 4, 5 plus 2. Third time scanning 5 plus 2, that is 7. So in evaluation of an infix expression, multiple scans are required. Repetitive scans are required, which makes the application very inefficient. Whereas if it is the postfix expression, processor has to scan the expression from left to right only one time. No operator precedence, no operator associativity. Whereas coming to the infix expression, it checks for operator precedence as well as operator associativity. Whereas coming to the postfix expression, no operator precedence concept, no operator associativity concept, only one time scanning from left to right. All the operators are executed sequentially from left to right coming to the postfix expression. That's why postfix expression is efficient than infix expression. For that purpose, compiler converts the given infix expressions into the postfix expressions with the help of a stack data structure. One of the application of the stack data structure is evaluation of postfix expression. How to evaluate the postfix expression? Compiler uses a stack data structure to evaluate the postfix expression. Procedure is scans the given postfix expression from left to right. First point is if it is an operand. Operand are nothing but A, B, 2, 3 digits or whatever it may be, either alphabet or digit, that is nothing but an operand. If it is an operand, then push into the stack, insert that one into the stack. Next, if it is an operator, second point, that operator is applied to the top 2 operands that are popped from the stack. What is the principle of stack? Last in, first out. Last inserted element is to be deleted first. So pop 2 elements from the stack and apply this operation and apply this operator on those 2 operands. Then push the result into the stack. Assume that OP is the operator and your stack contains the elements as A as well as B. These 2 are the stack elements. TOS is a variable that always points to the topmost element. If it is an operator, that operator is applied to the top 2 operands that are popped from the stack. Which one is to be popped out first? Last inserted element is to be popped out first, that is B. Next popped one is A. Apply that operator on those 2 operands and finally push this result into the stack. Important point is first popped element is placed on the right hand side of the operator. Second popped element is placed on the left hand side of the operator. Take an example 1. That is 5, 6 plus. How to evaluate this postfix expression with the help of a stack data structure? Input as well as stack data structure. Our input is, first one is 5. 5 is an operand. Operand means push into the stack. So take stack and push 5 into the stack. Next, second one is 6. 6 is also an operand. That's why push into the stack. 5 as well as 6. Third one is plus. Plus is an operator, then pop the topmost 2 elements from the stack. First popped element is placed on the right hand side and the second popped element is placed on the left hand side of that operator. 5 plus 6 is 11. Push this result into the stack, that is 11. When an expression ended, the value in the stack is the final result, that is the 11 is the answer. Next, consider one more example. Example 2. 5, 4, 2, star, 4, slash, plus. This is your postfix expression. Evaluate this postfix expression input as well as stack data structure. First one is 5. 5 is an operand, that's why push into the stack. Next, second one is 4. 4 is also an operand, so push into the stack. Third one is 2. 2 is also an operand, so push into the stack. Next one is star. Star means operator, then pop the topmost two elements. 4 into 2, that is 8. Push this result 8 into the stack. 5, 8. Next, 4. 4 is an operand. Push into the stack. Slash. Slash is an operator, then pop the topmost two elements. 8 slash 4, that is equal to 2. Push this result into the stack. 5 as well as 2. Next, seventh one is plus. Plus is an operator, then stack contains 5 and 2. Pop these 2 and apply that operation. 5 plus 2, 7. Push this 7 into the stack data structure. Our expression ended. When an expression ended, the value in the stack is the final result. So the value is 7. This is the way to evaluate the postfix expression. Now I am going to write a program to evaluate the postfix expression. First line of the program is hash include stdio.h. I am including standard input output header file. Why? Because I am using printf and scanf functions in my program. Next, I am declaring a stack globally int s of some 20. What is my stack size? 20. I am declaring the stack data type as integer. Why? Because if it is an operand, then push into the stack. All operands are nothing but numbers. That's why integer data type. Initially, TOS is a variable that points to which one? -1. Top of the stack points to -1 initially, which always points to the topmost element. Initially, there are no elements. That's why TOS points to -1. Next, in evaluation of postfix expression, we need two functions, push function as well as pop function. So write the definitions for push as well as pop. Void push of int x. Void push of int x. X is a variable of which data type? Integer data type. Why? Because only operands are pushed into the stack. That's why the data type is integer. S of plus toss is equal to x. Shortcut to write the push function. Similarly, how to write the pop? The return type is integer. Why? Because stack contains only the numbers. Pop function return s of toss minus. This is the shortcut to write the pop function. Next, I am writing the main. What is the technical way to write the main function? Into main of void. Next, declare one character array to hold the postfix expression. Cat PE of some 20 or 30, whatever it may be, and one character pointer to go through the string. Next, declare some local variables. Int a comma b comma result. Next, we are asking the user enter the expression. Printf enter the expression. That is what kind of expression? Postfix expression. Scanf or getS, choice is yours. Percentage s comma pe. Next, p equals to pe. Assume that your input is 2, 3 plus each and every string ends with \0. Assume that this is your string postfix expression. P points to the base address, that is the starting element address. That P is assigned to P. Now P also points to the base address, that is 2. How to evaluate the postfix expression? Scan the expression from left to right. While star p which is not equals to backslash 0. What is star p? 2. Here 2 is not a digit, 2 is a character constant. Why? Because this entire one is a string, that's why we are reading with percentage s. So here 2 is a character constant, 2 is not equal to backslash 0, condition is true, opening brace. What is the first step? Check whether it is operand or not. If it is an operand, then push into the stack. If what is the predefined function? Is digit of star p. Is digit of star p. Is digit is a predefined function which takes the input as character, that is integer argument, and which returns the integer value. Each digit is a predefined function which takes the input as character and check whether this character is a digit or not. If it is a digit, then it returns non-zero value. If it is not a digit, then it returns 0. So, if the character is from 0 to 9, it returns a non-zero value. Other than 0 to 9, then it returns 0. We are passing character constant to this each digit function. Here you may get one doubt. Sir, we are passing the character constant, by here the argument data type is integer. Right? Every character is represented in the form of ASCII value. ASCII value is nothing but an integer value. That's why what kind of argument it is? Integer argument. I am calling the function is digit of star p. What is star p? 2. Is digit of 2. So is digit of 2. Here 2 is not a digit, 2 is a character constant. So each digit function checks whether the given character is in between 0 to 9 or not. Yes, it is in between 0 to 9. That's why it returns a non-zero value. Non-zero. If of non-zero means condition is true, then push this operand into the stack. But important one is, before pushing the operand into the stack, convert that one into the digit form. Here 2 is not a digit, 2 is a character constant. So how to convert character constant 2 to the digit 2? This is the important one. How to convert the character constant into the digit? So for that particular purpose, result is equal to star p minus character constant 0. What is star p? Star p is character constant 2 minus character constant 0. 0 ASCII value is 48, 1 ASCII value is 49, 2 ASCII value is 50, 3 ASCII value is 51. These are the ASCII values for character constant. So what is the 2 ASCII value? 50 minus 0 ASCII value is 48. So 50 minus 48 means 2. Now that is the digit. That digit is stored into the variable result. So push this result into the stack. Push of result into the stack. If it is an operand, convert the character constant into the digit, then push into the stack. If you want, you can write in place of character constant 0 directly 48 also. Why? Because 0 ASCII value is 48. Choice is yours. So first step is over. If it is an operand or not. If it is not an operand, then it is an operator. Yes or no? Why? Because our postfix expression contains either operands or operator. If it is not an operand, then second one is it is an operator. So after the if, next I am writing the else block directly. Else. If it is an operator, then pop the topmost two elements. So A is equal to, simply I am calling pop. First popped element is placed into the A. Next B is equal to pop. Second popped element is placed into the B. A, B. Next switch off. I am writing the switch case. Star P, switch off star P, opening brace, case plus, if the operator is addition operator plus operation, then result is equal to B plus A. Why? Because first popped element is on the right hand side, second popped element is on the left hand side. Next, break. Similarly, case minus, result is equal to B minus A, break, case star result is equal to B into A, break. Next, case division operator, result is equal to B divided by A, break. So switch off star P. Star P means assume that plus, case plus, these two are matched. So result equal to B plus A, break, coming out of the switch case. Next, if it is an operator, then pop the topmost two elements and apply that operator on those two operands. Finally, push the result into the stack. So push off result into the stack. Closing of else block. Next, coming to the while block, P plus plus, closing of while. Next, printf. The result is %d, comma. When an expression ended, what is the value remains in the stack? That is the final result. So simply pop that one. Pop. Next, what is your last line of your program? Return 0, closing of main. Now trace this example. We are asking the user enter the postfix expression. Assume that this is your postfix expression. That is 2, 3 plus. So assign the base address to the pointer variable. So P points to initially the starting index, that is which points to the first character 2, while star P means character constant 2 not equal to \0, condition is true. So each digit of star P, each digit of character constant 2. If the character is between 0 to 9, then it returns non-zero value. If of non-zero value means condition is true. So coming to the inside, how to convert this character constant 2 into the integer digit 2? By using this logic and then push the result into the stack. So push 2 into the stack. If block is executed, else block will not be executed. Next one is P plus plus. So after the if block, next one is P plus plus means which moves to the next memory location. Again coming to the while. Now what is star P? Star P means character constant 3 which is not equal to \0. If each digit of character constant 3, yes, which returns a non-zero value. How to convert character constant 3 to the digit 3? With the help of this logic and then push into the stack 3. Again comes to the P plus plus. P plus plus means which points to the next memory location. Next, while of star P means plus, not equal to \0, condition is true. If each digit of plus other than 0 to 9 which returns 0. So if of 0 means condition is false, so it comes to the else block. That means if it is an operator, then pop the two elements from the stack. A equal to pop means which element is to be deleted? The topmost element is deleted, that is 3 assigned to the variable A. Next pop element is 2 assigned to the variable B. Next, switch off star P means switch off plus. Check for the cases plus and plus. These two are matched. Then result is equal to B plus A. What is B? 2 plus A value is 3. 2 plus 3 means 5. So what is my result value? 5. After the switch case, push the result into the stack. So push the result 5 into the stack. Next one is P plus plus. Now P points to the last index, that is \0. So while star P \0 not equal to \0, condition is false. Coming out of the while block. When an expression ended, what is the value remains in the stack? That is the final result. So pop that one. Pop this 5. So the result is %d comma pop means 5. Return 0 means last line. Each digit is a predefined function defined in which header file? ctype.h header file. So after the hash include stdio.h, next write hash include ctype.h header file. This is the program to evaluate the postfix expression.